Hello, friends. Welcome to Going On Daily Live. My name is Becky, here with Mr. Chuck Allen. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, everybody.
Good morning. Did you have a good weekend?
I had a great weekend, actually. It was pretty top notch. Yeah, definitely.
Like your life never ceases to be something exciting, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, I had some plans on Saturday, but they got rained out. So I really just sat at the house and watched TV all day Saturday, which is a completely new thing for me. I haven't done that in a long time.
Right.
It was what it was.
Sounds okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, some days you need that. It's Easter down there, I would imagine also. Yeah.
Indeed, yesterday was Easter. This is correct.
I never know because your holidays are on different days as my holidays. So
I know, like Easter in Canada is like May 16th, and it's like, why May 16th? I don't know. It's just May 16th.
It's just May 16th.
It's a random Wednesday. It's not even on a Sunday.
Right. No, it was definitely Easter for us also. It's the Thanksgiving that really throws us off from each other.
I think that's cool. And I'm actually going to start celebrating both Thanksgiving so that, like, you know, why not? There's no reason not to.
Thanksgiving is not a big deal here. It's like, okay, you got together with your family, had some turkey. Okay, go back to work.
I'm quite thankful on a daily basis. So to me, it's like, you know, every day is Thankgiving. Today's Monday, the 6th of April, and it's my Thanksgiving. Thankful to be here today.
That's right. We are both thankful to be here. We've got a good show today. It is snack week. You know, every week we have a new show or a new theme for our show. This week is snacks. I'm not mad about it. I like snacks.
I feel like snacks. I said right before we went on the air today that this looks like it's got all the makings of being the greatest episode of all time, folks. So here we go. You know, snack week. I think that's a great way to dive in. This is going to be fun. I think we all love snacks.
Why don't you kick us off? Your top 5 travel snacks. And you're a traveler and you know your way around a Buc-ee's or whatever it's called. Dickies, Buc-ee's, what is it?
True, yes. But there is also a Dickies as well. It's a barbecue place. But today is caramel popcorn day, by the way, folks. For those who are not aware, as I was one just moments earlier, I had no idea.
I say caramel popcorn. You say caramel popcorn.
Yeah, I know. And that's a point of contention with a lot of people because I'm one of the few that says caramel. And it seems like I'm definitely probably in the wrong, but it's just habit, you know. Sometimes you just say things knowing that it's wrong and just I can't say caramel. That to me is too much.
Caramel. Yeah, it's a little
too much. I don't have that kind of phonetic, you know, like I don't know what's going on there. But one thing I do know, as you've stated, Becky, is I know travel pretty well.
You do know
quite a bit of that. And I know about snacks. So this is the perfect opportunity to combine these two things today. And I'm beyond excited for this top 5 list because there's one thing that I really take pride in is I worked hard on this. And when I say hard, I put like 15 minutes of effort into today's list. And that's pretty good for me. I have done my own podcast and I've literally never prepared for it ever.
Yeah, you're a winger.
I'm a winger. But today I've come with the top 5 that is so powerful that I don't even know what I'm going to think here at the end. But you guys are going to be amazed. So many times in my life, I've made these long road trips. I've lived in various cities around the country and I've traveled via, you know, the good old fashioned U.S. highways.
Right.
And one thing is, you know, you get on a long road trip, 8, 10, 12, 20 hours, whatever. You got to find things to do. You know, you get bored after a while. You can only sleep so much. You know, you can only do so many things while you're behind the wheel. And one of my favorite activities is randomly finding places that, you know, you can get some good snacks at.
Okay.
So this list is so strong because I don't do an honorable mention like Ron does. Like my list is like straight up.
You either make it or you don't.
You don't get any kind of recognition from this guy. So we've made many times in the past, we've made a point to say that Buc-ee's, there's a Buc-ee's painting in the background right here.
Right.
That Buc-ee's is potentially the greatest store in the United States.
Yeah.
You would think, okay, Buc-ee's is probably default number 1 on Chuck's list, right?
No.
You'd be incorrect, my friend, and here's why.
That is shocking. Yeah.
I had to put Buc-ee's on it because I've declared it to be the best store in the world. So
yeah, naturally.
Buc-ee's clocks in at number 5 on this list.
Wow.
Number 5.
Wow. Listen,
and Buc-ee's is an absolute experience that we all know and love.
If the countdown was best public restrooms
all day,
best place to get art and also go to the bathroom, and get a hot dog, that's all the winner. But we're talking snacks. We're not just talking comfort when you poo. So
exactly, we're talking snacks. Now, Buc-ee's has a powerful array of snacks, as you've said. You can get candied pecans or pecans, however you want to pronounce that.
Yeah,
you can get roast beef sandwiches that are probably, I'd say, the greatest of all time in the history of the world. They're like $13, but they're so worth it. You can get breakfast tacos. You can get Texas cheesesteaks. You can get fudge, freshly made fudge, jerky, any number of different candies that are made there on site, barbecue sauce.
I'm shocked.
You name it. They got the best coffee.
I was thinking this was a 7-Eleven. No.
7-Eleven is like
garbage in comparison.
I'm going to do a video of Buc-ee's, and I'm going to just you got to
take us into one. I need to know.
I will.
Do they have them in Vegas?
I don't think so.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe, but I'm not positive on that. But they are growing. Mm-hmm. Soon you'll have a Buc-ee's in Canada, I can assure you.
Hope
it's on its way. But
I need a clean place to go to the bathroom and also eat a roast beef sandwich.
Exactly. You could probably both at the same time. So, anyways, that's Buc-ee's. That's number 5, folks.
Number 5. Okay, I'm shocked.
I love this place so much. I've got a painting right there of Buc-ee's. So I'm telling you, this is a powerful list.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 is Buc-ee's.
Okay.
How do you go up from there? Let me show you. Number 4 on my list. I'm traveling, let's say, from San Antonio over towards East Texas area. And on my way to East Texas, it's ironic, you have to stop in a little town called West Texas. And it's West Texas, you know? It's not the direction, it's actually the name of the town is West.
Weird.
Very well known for a large chemical plant explosion a few years back. That's really what West Texas is most well known for, which kind of sucks because they've got some amazing other things there. And this is where number 4 on our list takes us, to West Texas. And this is crazy, Becky, because the next number 4 is actually 2 places, but they're at the same exact exit. So you can choose one or the other. They're equal to each other in greatness. Okay. And here's what we've got. When we get to West Texas exit ramp, we get off. You're either going to take a left or a right. If you take the left, you're going to Slovacek's market. Slovacek, which is a what's the Slovacek name? Is a I don't know the origin of it.
Slovakian?
Probably something like this. You know, they have an amazing store, and they have a bakery that has like 65 different flavors of pastries. They have got the greatest collection of meat. You can buy steaks there. You can buy like beef jerkies. You can buy all kinds of stuff. And it's all made right there. And Slovacek is right here on the left-hand side. Yes. Now, if you go across the street to the right, you have the Czech stop, which reminds me that Slovacek is Czechoslovakian. So you've got the Czech stop across the street. And this is kind of like Walgreens and CVS. You know how they kind of like, they always find a way to be right across from each other. So this way, the people, I guess, have the option of one or the other. Czech stop, same thing. They've got an amazing array of baked goods. They have these things called kolaches. And no matter where you're at in the world, people will question the way that this is said. We call them kolaches. Other people say kolaches and all this other nonsense. But basically, it's like a piece of sausage that's wrapped in like some kind of a bread. And it's got some cheese in it and stuff. And then they also make another version that's like different kinds of fruits. So number 4 on our list, if you're in West Texas, can't go wrong. You take a left, you go to Slovacek's, you go right, you're at the Czech stop. You cannot take a wrong turn when you get off here. And that is why they are tied.
Well, I have Slovacek's pick menu
You see what
pulled
they've
up on
got
my
going
screen.
on. If you were there, what would you
It's
order? What would you
insane.
get?
Well, okay, the Czech stop, like Czechoslovakia. Okay, that's
Yes.
cool. Oh my,
Yes.
how do you decide? Like, I'm
How
looking at
do you
both
decide?
websites, both menus. These are insane. No, you go to both. You're like, I've just accepted my obesity. I'm going to both. I'm getting pastries and a plate of meat at both of them.
That is exactly the answer that we were
Yeah, that
looking
is the
for. That
answer.
is the correct answer.
I love
If
that.
you're traveling, you may only come through this area one time in your life. You would be very remiss if you chose
We
one
didn't
over
have
the other.
both.
Choose them both.
Yeah,
Be inclusive. Find out which one you like
amazing.
better. There are a lot of cases like this in Texas where families have like dueling restaurants across from each
Yes.
other. And it's like, this version's better because they use gas and this version uses fire. And the cousins are like drug addicts and these people are better. And you have to go find this out. So, number 4, I'm going to cruise along this list a little bit faster. That's number 4.
Okay, love it.
Number 3, okay. This is actually going to come back because number 3 is going to be a stop after number 1 on your way to your final destination. But we're going to be coming back to number 1 shortly.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 3, as you're driving from San Antonio, Texas to, let's say, Columbus, Ohio. I've done this trip many times.
Right.
You get into Kentucky and you don't realize just how big Kentucky is. Very large state. You're just driving and it doesn't seem like Kentucky would be that huge. I'm in Texas, so
yeah, right.
You know, but you're just cruising and it's like, all right, you know, maybe I'll be through Kentucky in like 10, 15, 20 minutes. You're in Kentucky for hours. And the thing that makes me the happiest when I'm in Kentucky is knowing that I'm almost out of Kentucky. And the reason why is because of number 3 on our list, Becky. And this is Covington, Kentucky, the very first White Castle that you see from Texas to Ohio. So you got to stop at the very first White Castle in Covington, Kentucky.
Yes, of course.
Sorry for I got excited about White Castle there. And when you're there, you know that you've got about 3 hours until you get to your final destination. So you stop at the White Castle. There's nothing really basic. You know, it's White Castle. It is what it is. Nothing amazing, but you've been driving. You're in Texas. You probably hadn't had White Castle in like a year at this point. It's always a magical stop for me. And I would always get my dog a couple hamburgers as well. She loved them. So
they literally made a movie, multiple movies about White Castle. It has to be good. I personally never have had it.
No, it's not. That's the crazy thing.
Oh,
it's not that good.
It's like
it's not that tasty at all. Dare I even say White Castle kind of nasty.
Really?
But I love them for all that they're worth. I worked there as a child in high school.
Right, as we know.
I was a manager of a White Castle. I love them.
You had your design stolen, your menu items
Everything.
stolen?
My chicken rings was stolen from me. And there is White Castle now in Dallas, Texas, which I don't think is going to be a survivable thing because we have other options in Texas.
Got a lot of really good
White
food
Castle,
in Texas.
but
White Castle ain't it? Yeah.
White Castle's a gimmick. But you don't take your family to a gimmick when there's like a badass barbecue spot right next door. So
no,
best of luck to
leave
White Castle.
White Castle to central to northern USA.
It needs to be the last stop before you get out of Kentucky, before you get to your final destination. So it's something to look forward to. Now that it's in Texas, I no longer look forward to it.
No.
Now I changed that out to Tim Hortons because Tim Hortons, the first one you see, is also at that same exit. And if White Castle's busy, I hit Tim Hortons instead. So number 3 on the list. Okay. Number 2, this is a very amazing location. It's been amazing for years and years and years. And this is if you're on your way from Ohio to North Carolina or North Carolina to Ohio. Really doesn't make much difference. You're going the same amount of distance. And this is exactly in the middle of your trip from Columbus to Charlotte. And at this point, Becky, you're driving in West Virginia. West Virginia is beautiful. I don't know if you've ever been there before, but it is crazy to drive in West Virginia because it's all like in these giant mountains, right?
No, I haven't. There's a song about it.
Yeah. Most of the time I'm in West Virginia is during the winter time. This is when it gets kind of sketchy because I usually rent a car for this trip because I know what could happen. So you're driving in West Virginia. It's crazy, like up and down, high big hills and mountains and stuff. Giant trucks flying by you. You know, you're in a car hoping not to die. But the most joyous thing in West Virginia for this guy here is the Beckley, West Virginia Travel Center, Becky. And I'll tell you about this. It's not just any travel center. I mean, it kind of is. It's kind of like every other travel center in the world. But the Beckley, West Virginia Travel Center has some of the most amazing things. Beckley. And I'll tell you a little special thing about this. I would stop there every single time because it was exactly 4 hours from when you left to when you would get home, because it was exactly an 8-hour drive for me. Okay. So 4 hours, I'd fill up the gas tank. I'd go to the bathroom. I would always stop at the Beckley Travel Center because of, and this is weird because I don't ever go to this place outside of that.
Right.
Starbucks. Oh. Starbucks at the Beckley Travel Center is amazing.
Is that the place? Is that where we're
It probably is. It doesn't look all that impressive, does it?
No, not really.
It's not that impressive. It's a regular old, but it's got sentimental value to me because I've been there probably at least 1,000 times. And I know every time I go there, you could go to the Sbarro, you could go to the Burger King, you can go to the Hershey's ice cream place.
Okay, I like that.
There's even a little convenience store when all that other crap is closed, which is usually what my fate would be, because I would go through there early in the morning and I would stop and get like a little Chex Mix and a drink at the thing, fill the gas tank up, and then you're good to go. But the one thing about Beckley, West Virginia is it's also a speed trap. So if you're excited, if you've got to go to the bathroom, make sure you're not hitting the gas pedal too much, because you will get a speeding ticket there. And I may know from experience. So
right, of course.
Number 2 is Beckley, West Virginia's basic yet very sentimental Beckley Travel Plaza. And that's it. Okay. And now all this buildup leads us to the number 1 spot. And I'm taking you to some amazing locations, Becky. I'm taking you to West Texas. We've been to Slovacek's. We've been to the Czech Stop. We've been to Buc-ee's. That was so long ago, I even forgot it was on the list.
Right, yeah.
We have been to White Castle. We have literally just gotten done at the Beckley Travel Plaza. Now we're on our way home to Charlotte, but we're not going to Charlotte, Becky. You know where we're going next? We're going to the number 1 travel destination for snacks in the world. Okay. And folks, this is legit, okay? This is probably going to be the only time this gets ranked as such in such a list. So here we go. As you're driving from San Antonio, Texas to Ohio, you go through multiple states. You go through Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, then Ohio.
Okay.
Sometimes you go through Indiana, Illinois, depending on the direction that you go. So one of the things that I had was I had a big truck. And my truck had a huge gas tank on it, and I could get like 600 miles for each tank of gas. So when you do this, you're stopping and getting stuff far less frequently than if you were in a car that could get like 300 or 400. So, you know, you'd spend like $6,000 in gas, but you get to stop one fewer time, and it was cool. But the way that this worked out was amazing to me. I lived in College Station, Texas, when I found out about this incredible number 1 location. And basically, I was about to run out of gas, and I got desperate, so I swerved off the highway. I found, at this point, the Bucksnort Market, Becky, in Bucksnort, Tennessee. Bucksnort, Tennessee. Like the bucks, like the deer, like the, you know, that's the name of the town. Bucksnort, Tennessee. And this is the Bucksnort Market. It's a convenience store right off the highway. And here is why this is America's number 1 destination for travel snacks. This is completely by accident. I go in, I'm just going to use the bathroom. Got to admit, it was not overpowering. It wasn't something that I was like, wow, you know, this place is like super clean, or I'm sure they got an A+ on the health inspection. There may not have been a health inspection in Bucksnort, Tennessee, for all I know. Okay. But sometimes this is what builds the character in the stores. If you walk in, you see cobwebs around the perimeter and whatnot, you know you're about to get some good food. So, Bucksnort, Tennessee, the number 1 thing on the menu. You want to take a guess?
Well, no, because I cheated and I looked up what it was. Yeah. So you tell me, is it, okay, fine. Is it a Reuben?
No.
It's a Reuben sandwich? No.
No. Sure, the Reuben's awesome. But the thing that I know the most about the Bucksnort Market is the fried bologna sandwich. And the reason I know about this is because I've had like 60 of them. I purposely stop at this. Even when I had other cars that didn't need to stop for fuel, I made it a habit to where I would stop and have to fill up anyway. And you would get these bologna burgers, which are amazing in their own right. And this is what the place was known for. Piece of bologna that was like that thick, grilled, some onions, some cheese, some pickles, and mustard, and you're on your way.
Bologna, hey?
Yes. Bologna is highly underrated as a meat. I think people just look at it and they say, well, do you know what that really is? And it's like, well, yeah, but
it's like a hot dog.
Delicious off the grill.
It's a flat hot dog.
It's
Basically.
a giant flat hot dog. How can you not love it? Nobody ever proclaimed hot dogs or bologna to be healthy. Nobody has ever proclaimed them to be anything other than delicious, including Ron, who says bologna fried sandwiches are awesome.
So do they just like throw a slab of bologna on the flat top and just warm it up?
Oh, not just warming it up. Warming it up would imply that it doesn't have like a crispy outer coating at this point.
Okay.
They make this sucker like delicious. Seared. That's the word we were looking for.
What kind of bread?
It's a hamburger bun.
It doesn't do it for me.
I think you could probably do it with sourdough as well. But the hamburger bun gives it a little bit of character because you know those hamburger buns came straight off the shelf of the gas station that you're actually buying the stuff from. And there's a little bit of charm there, you know? Like they sent Judy, the cook, to run over and go get some buns from aisle 3. And she went and did it. And you know that's where they came from. And that's what made it such an amazing experience.
Ron says you go. Part of grilled cheese. Interesting. I can honestly say as an adult, I've never bought bologna. I had it lots as a child, did not enjoy the flavor as a child.
Okay, fair enough.
Different from a deli. Like, you know, when it's from a deli and not from like Safeway in a package, my mom made it and it sat for 4 hours before lunch. Like maybe that would be better. I don't know.
The Safeway kind that sits for 4 hours is pretty damn delicious.
I don't know.
Can't really go wrong with bologna.
You know what? I felt this way about Spam as well. People were talking about Spam and I was like, that's friggin' sick. You don't eat wet meat out of a can. And then I tried it and I was like, it's decent. So
exactly.
I try not to eat foods that are so processed, but you know what? I would try a bologna sandwich for you. If you're in
Bucksnort, Tennessee, the next time, Becky, you come to visit Bucksnort, you know to go to the Bucksnort Market right off of I-40. It's exit 152.
Well, I love it. I like your list.
Damn good list. That's just getting it warmed up, folks. I feel like that's going to be the weakest of our topics today. So we go from the weakest to most likely the strongest. It's time for Becky to introduce something new to the crowd.
Well, let's tell everybody where they can watch us first, and then I will introduce everybody to the crowd. So you are watching us live right now on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting, or maybe you're on Twitch with Hugo at RI_broadcasting, or maybe you're on Twitter/X at broadcasting RI. Either way, you can check us out every morning minus Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Someone is here live. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's Ron, Chuck, Lena, whomever. We got somebody always.
A smorgasbord of people.
Smorgasbord of hosts. Maybe you can't be with us live. You want to listen to us after the fact. Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music at RI Broadcasting. Of course, we are on social media at MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Parler, Space, Hey, Gab, and of course Patreon at RI Broadcasting. If you're like, what the heck is a MeWe and a Parler? Just follow us on Facebook. Going on Daily Morning Show. And if all else fails and you have no idea any of the things I just said, just check out RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. It has all of our socials there. You can donate millions of dollars to the show for any good reason. Why? Because you got millions to spare. Yeah, that's why.
That's the reason.
And of course, you can vote for the Hall of Fame. So the Hall of Fame results, Sean Connery last month obviously took a massive W here, 76%. Paul Newman, my sexy salad dressing, he failed miserably, but not as bad as Steve McQueen and John Wayne. And then poor Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemmon didn't get any love. I mean, my gosh,
none.
What a powerful group when Jack Lemmon walks away with a donut.
I know.
Man's a legend.
A big fat L.
John Wayne, 6%. I know for a fact 100% of John Wayne's votes had to have come from me. I voted for him twice on the show.
Right.
Those 2 votes were it. Oh no, look what we got here.
Just wait, Chuck. This is the worst. This is the worst one we've had. Okay. Led Zeppelin, Queen, Rolling Stones, Fleetwood Mac, or Pink Floyd. It's rude.
How do you even?
You can't. I voted for Queen. I went with my gut. Just because, I've got a big picture of Queen. I was going to get a tattoo of Freddie Mercury. I've got shirts that say Queen, but I also have shirts that say Led Zeppelin. And I also love Fleetwood Mac.
Here. This is like,
it's rude. Whoa. This one was rude, and I don't care for it. So Queen's at 80.
I got to say, yeah, this list here is.
It's tight for me between Led Zeppelin, Queen, and Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, even if you look at this and you're like, who's the worst? There is no worst.
Rolling Stones.
That's the worst. That's like Bucky's coming in at number 5. I mean, what are we doing here?
Exactly. It's the worst of the best. And so how do you even decide? This list is rude and I'm mad about it. So that's
at least we don't have Kansas on there. That would have totally ruined everything.
Carry on my wayward.
Exactly. They would have run away with it.
Well, I doubt it, but
I'm going with Fleetwood Mac. I'm throwing it out there now. Yes, Fleetwood Mac. Okay, Fleetwood Mac. Although I love every single one of these bands.
Stop. You love it. That's a hard list, and I'm mad about it. But I like all these bands, and I'm glad that they got to have their time to shine. So go ahead and vote. Scan the QR code or go to our website to vote for April's Hall of Fame. I will just quickly tell everybody we are raising money for initiatives in Uganda. I was there. For anyone who does not know, they literally have nothing. Yes, Americans and Canadians, we are struggling. The economy is garbage right now. If you think our economy is bad, go to Africa. They have literally nothing at all. So we are raising money, even if it's $1, even if it's 50 cents. We don't care. Every bit helps. $1 American dollar is the equivalent to like 3,000 Uganda shillings.
Say, if you got like $6 over there, you're basically
literally. My trip cost me about $4,000 Canadian to go there, and I was told by one of the guys there, "Do you realize that the amount of money you spent to come here could have changed a village?" And I'm like, "Well, that makes me feel like trash."
Well, Becky's like, "Guess what I'm gonna do then, guys? I'm gonna change a village."
Yeah.
And here we go.
I will say,
opportunity to do that.
I did get some donations from family this weekend, and some medical was used by this donation. It went to support an emergency C-section. So that is great because,
that's what it was there for.
Also, I got to say, one of the guys from the villages that we met sent our group a message and said that a 2-headed baby was born this weekend. Yeah. And I'm like,
well, you picked the wrong time to not be there. That would be, I mean,
literally. But the baby died, unfortunately. And the mom is very upset. But I said to him, "Is there no ultrasounds? Like, you didn't know ahead of time?" No, there's no prenatal care.
And I would ask about that, but I do know for a fact that there's a 2-headed young ladies here in America somewhere, and I remember watching them on TV when they were learning how to drive their car and stuff, and they both got married to
one just had a baby. Well, the same body, just had a baby. But I'm just wondering,
which one had the baby? I wonder.
If you're this one right here, and you're just witnessing me like going to town, having a, that's weird to me.
Yeah, your mind went to the exact same place mine did, and the show I was listening to covered that extensively, and it was like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I know, it's odd. Anyways, the care is needed. Let's just put it that way. Like I said, was there no ultrasound? Did you not know? No, there's no ultrasound. Like, you get pregnant and then you just have the baby and hope for the best. So yeah, some money went to have an emergency C-section on a different family, and that is great. It's great to see where the money is going.
Indeed.
Okay, so you can go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net/Uganda-donations, or just find it somewhere on our website. So, all right, snacks. It's snack week. We're already half hour in. How did this happen?
It's because I'm long-winded.
You're long-winded.
And that's right. Not even the long-winded segment that I've got.
Oh my gosh. Well, I better hurry then. I wanted to know snacks around the world. Have you ever heard of like Universal Yums?
No.
Or
Please tell me more.
well, it's like a subscription service.
Oh.
And you pay every month. You get a new box from a different country full of snacks. I did have it at one time, and then I thought, Becky, at the time, you're a single mom. You don't need to be spending your money on Universal Yums. Just go to Walmart and buy 99-cent Great Value Yums. And so that's what I did. But man, I was thinking about it again because I like snacks and I like other countries' food. So
if anybody from Universal Yums is watching, we would accept a sponsorship deal. We would eat your products on the air and speak glowingly of them. So,
and also if you Google it, like I typed in like snacks around the world, there's several different subscription boxes that do this, not just Universal Yums. So worth looking
maybe
into.
you're a competitor of Universal Yums and you want us to speak kindly of you.
Yeah.
We'll talk bad about them if you sponsor us first.
Global Yummies compared to Universal Yums. I don't know what you're called. I would for sure.
Indeed.
I'll eat snacks from anywhere. When we were in Uganda, I had like plantain chips, which I know aren't like they're common, but they're just good. They're just sold as like potato chips, but they're just bananas.
Indeed, they are. They're delicious.
And they've got Lay's chips and they're all different flavors. And it's pretty awesome. All right. So bizarre snacks from around the world. Let's start at, okay. In Russia, you can buy dried wild fish in little packs, like a bag of chips. It's kind of like eating beef jerky, but it's fish and they look whole. They're just,
What?
Yeah, it's a snack.
Okay.
Yeah. You just the head. It's like a small, like a sardine, but it's like dried out, and then you just like eat that like a snack.
Next time I go to Buc-ee's, I'm looking for that.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
In Japan, there's something called kaniko, and it's a bag of crabs. They're mini. These are like little crabs, and you eat it like you would eat like nuts or chips.
Shell and all?
Yeah. Well, like a soft shell crab, you can eat the shell. That's big, small scale. These are babies. I think when they're babies, their shell is useless.
Oh,
yeah. It's sold
so.
like gummy bears, except instead of biting into a gummy, you're biting into a dried out crustacean.
Okay, I could definitely eat that. I would be willing to do that. That sounds actually like pretty good.
Which
I love crabs.
I mean, I feel bad that we had to kill all these little
They're gonna die eventually.
I guess.
I mean, that's the way I look at it with everything.
Yeah, right. This one, it doesn't tell me the origin. It's called salsa-getti. You like salsa, but you also like spaghetti? What happens when you mix them together? You've got salsa.
It's probably a San Antonio thing. That sounds like something somebody here would do.
Yeah, like when I go to Mexico, I always get squinkles, which is like licorice that's spicy.
Ooh. Squinkles, ladies and gentlemen.
Squinkles. That's my favorite.
I don't think I would want salsa-getti. That sounds kind of nasty.
Yeah, salsa-getti. It's basically a gummy worm, and it's infused with tamarind sauce. So it's like spicy and gummy. Sounds okay. Sounds okay.
Yeah, okay. I'd try anything once. I may not like it, but I'll try it.
Yeah. Now, if we head across the pond to Scotland, we have this potato crisp, not a chip, a potato crisp. And it is haggis and black pepper flavor.
What is haggis?
What? It's like cow or lamb organs boiled in a sheep's stomach, like intestines boiled into sheep's stomach.
Of course. Why didn't I know that?
It's actually delicious. Yeah. It's a stomach stuffed with who knows. I've tried it from fish and chips place. I liked it. I thought it was good. It tastes kind of like ground beef or like stuffing, like a ball of stuffing.
I would try it. I would. Yeah.
So now it's chip flavor. So I don't know. It probably tastes okay.
I guess.
And there's another chip here. This one sounds okay. It's kind of boring, but roasted lamb and mint flavored chips from New Zealand.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That actually, it's not something that you would want like at your 4th of July picnic or anything, but I could go for a bag of those every now and then.
Yeah, I was at this one
at the check stop.
I was at this one fancy grocery store in the city, and they had caviar flavored chips. They were not awesome. They kind of tasted like.
I was like, caviar just tastes like salt with like a little bit of like pond water mixed in.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan.
It's like taking a mouthful of the ocean. Yeah, it's not awesome. We've talked about this multiple times on the show, but it's called Hakarl. It's from Iceland. It's a snack made from cured fermented shark meat. It's also dangerous to eat because
fermented.
if it's meat that's fermented, you run the risk, but these people grow up on it, so it's totally fine. It's totally fine. That one's silly. Okay, balut from Philippines. Balut makes me so sad. BALUT if you want to Google it. It's like half alive. Well, they're dead, but it's a fertilized chicken egg.
Oh.
They wait for the embryo to develop, so it's literally an animal.
We've got a picture
of it.
Look at the beak.
Yeah, and then you just eat it. My dad had it when he was in Cambodia. He said it was good, and I've heard it tastes good, but I don't like it. But you boil it. It says once the fetus sufficiently occupies the shells. Is it alive when you do that? I don't.
You're dropping baby birds into boiling water so you can eat them, folks. Where is this snack at? What country?
Philippines. But my dad had it in Cambodia. My friend's Vietnamese. He had it there. I don't like that. Let's. I don't know. Animals should probably not be alive when you eat them or boil them.
I'm good on that.
I know.
That's actually the most disgusting one potentially.
I don't know. This next one's pretty gross.
There you go. See,
this is called basashi ice, and it's ice cream with chunks of horse in it.
Cooked.
There's no way to really get around that. It's just ordinary ice cream with chunks of cooked horse inside of it. Why? I don't know.
I've eaten cooked horse before. It's not the worst thing ever.
It is the worst, or it's not the worst?
No, it tastes like barbacoa, like Chipotle. I think that's maybe what Chipotle uses. I'm not saying that as anything other than a joke.
Yeah.
That's what it tasted like. I ate horse meat in Tampa, Florida at a Spanish restaurant.
Yeah. Weird.
I wish it would have had ice cream with it. That would have probably been amazing.
I don't think I want that ever. No. I'm okay. I don't like lean animals that are just like muscly. It's weird and gross to me. Okay, going to another one. Taco truck jelly beans. This is from the US, of course. Do you know it? Brack's late night taco truck jelly beans. It's got 6 flavors, including margarita and churro and horchata. That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
But there's also salsa, guacamole, and beef taco flavor jelly beans.
Where is this located?
I'm gonna guess somewhere near you.
Not near enough. I need to find this place immediately.
Brack's, BRACHS. Brack's late
night. It's a very well-known jelly bean company here in America. Okay. Very well known.
Yeah. Have you ever done
the market on lockdown? It's them and Jelly Belly.
Have you ever done Bean Boozled? Have you ever played that?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
And I got the one that was like vomit, and it ruined everything for me. My entire life changed that day. I used to love, so much so that this would be like an annual Christmas gift, was like a giant thing of the Jelly Belly beans. And I love them. But after I played Bean Boozled,
it's peach. Bean Boozled is either peach or vomit, and it tastes like vomit. It's disgusting. My brother also had the spicy version, so it had jalapeno, habanero, I think ghost pepper, sriracha, cayenne maybe. And we were sitting around as a family camping last year, doing this, playing the game with the spices. I cannot do the pukey dog food Band-Aid flavored ones, but I could do the spicy one, except that when I was eating it, I salivated, of course, and all of that spit went down the wrong hole. So I started to choke, and I instantly threw up on myself in a group of 9 people. So that was super embarrassing.
Bet you didn't know that was coming, folks. And I will say this is just off the record, but the dog food kind is actually not that bad.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the dog food kind is not that bad. As long as you know it's not really dog food and you can convince yourself, like,
it's just chocolate pudding. It's just chocolate pudding.
That's all it is. I can eat the dog food ones.
Okay, here's Ron to ruin our day. Virgin boy eggs, locally known as tongjidan, centuries-old culinary tradition in Dongyang, China, dating back hundreds of years. The eggs are first soaked in urine collected from prepubescent boys. What on earth? Then boiled and simmered for several hours. Is it boiled and simmered in urine or water? Does it matter at this point? No, it
Wait, here
doesn't.
there is more.
Often with shells lightly cracked and the urine refreshed multiple times during the process. What on earth? But why? Ron, okay, the show's over.
Ron just stepped in and like totally just like
Ruined the
changed
day.
everything.
Ruined it. I was gonna say things like garlic chocolate from Japan, weird and gross, but here you are talking about piss eggs from children.
Piss eggs from children, folks. Who thought that we were going to discuss that on today's show when we started? Certainly not.
My last show, we talked about some guy getting his guts rearranged by a horse. So, I mean, what else is, you know?
Yeah, I go look at the highlights of Going On Daily, and I realize we are a little more edgy than we realize in the moment.
Right.
Some of the things we discuss, maybe a little borderline, but it's fun. And that was not fun at all. I'm just trying to forget about it.
Ron.
Someone start commenting so this thing gets off the screen.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to see it anymore.
Okay, how about this dish from Australia? Fish and chips gelato. Do you come from a land down under and eat fish and chips gelato? So in West Australia, someone inexplicably decided that gelato needed to be fish and chips flavor. Fish and chips is good. How do you quantify that into ice cream? I don't know.
I'd be interested to try that. I think I do like fish and chips. I do like gelato. I think it'd be a magical infusion, but I don't quite know exactly what color would it be. What
white, I would guess.
Would you think it'd be white? I would think it would be yellow, like what I would consider Going On Daily yellow, like that there, which is a mixture of the fish and chips and the gelato.
The ice cream contains fish oil and a cone was topped with flakes of fried batter. Apparently it was very popular with tourists, but the reviews are mixed naturally. I don't know.
Yucky. It's like White Castle. You either love it or you hate it.
That's right.
I'd try that.
Yeah, right. Maybe I would try it. I don't know if I would enjoy it. Would you try this from the US? Apparently, earthworm jerky. Fans of jerky rejoice because earthworm jerky is here.
Not trying that.
Newport Jerky Company in Rhode Island.
There you go, Ron.
Hey, Ron, if you're looking for a sponsor, it is earthworm jerky. I don't know if I'm into it, but
yum, earthworm jerky. That sounds amazing.
Send them that, Ron. Protein. World Economic Forum agenda. Yes, right.
If we do get that sponsorship,
yeah,
Becky will eat them live on the air.
I will. Yeah, you're right.
See, there you go.
I won't eat the bird in an egg, but I will eat earthworm jerky.
I'll even eat some earthworms too. Come on, guys, do the right thing. Sponsor us. Rhode Island Broadcasting, a Rhode Island company.
Yeah,
you're getting publicity right here for free.
That's right. You are.
Millions and millions of viewers.
Yeah, reviews for the product are mixed, of course, as they would be. Most saying it tastes bad, made them sick, or is too chewy. Chewy. Yeah, I guess jerky's chewy. I don't know. They are also chocolate covered superworms, and pair them with the chocolate garlic from Japan. Sounds great.
Have you ever had chocolate covered? What are those little crickets? But they're like little worms. They're
oh yeah, like the little mealworm thingies. No,
yes, I've had those.
Absolutely not.
I have had those.
I don't make it a habit of.
And I've had chocolate covered flies.
Flies?
Yeah.
Flies are the dirtiest. They're walking around in dog poo.
I mean, when you make a purchase of chocolate covered flies, you're definitely accepting the fact that it's probably not the healthiest or the most amazing thing you're going to ever do. Yeah. But one day on a podcast, you'll get to say, "Oh, you chocolate covered flies one time." And there you go. Yeah, that was my moment right there. It wasn't as glorious as I had hoped when I bought them years earlier and ate them. But whatever.
How do you even collect the flies? Like ants, I could see.
Probably fly strips or something. I mean, just get them in bulk. You put some nasty old like freaking armadillo meat out on the counter.
And then
you leave something rank out on the counter. They all appear. You throw a giant net over them. There you go.
Yuck. Listen here, manufacturers, not everything needs to be covered in chocolate or edible, okay?
True
Right?
that.
Ants are a really big thing in Africa where I was. They have these massive ant hills, like the size of my bedroom. And like they're massive and they only come out a couple times a year, but you like smoke them out and you get piles of them and then they roast them and they eat them. I saw a little girl eating a little cup of them one day and we're like, oh, I should have tried them, but like you don't take food from a person from Uganda in a village with no
That
other
would suck
food.
so bad to be the person that took the little fried ants from the little girl. Like
Right.
those fried ants might have been
Now, if
like,
she was like, would you try this? And I would say, okay, yes, because that would be rude not to. But you can't be like, hey,
she wasn't offering up any of the fried ants. She was
no.
hoarding them bad boys.
Yeah,
She had them in the cone and she was doing the old,
Ugh. Yeah, gross.
gotcha. Anyway,
okay, I got two more here. Durian. This is a very popular fruit from Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, places like that in Asia. Durian is a fruit. Apparently, it tastes very, very good, almost like creamy. The smell is so bad, though. People say it smells like dead bodies. If you've ever gotten to smell a dead body
I
with
have,
it, not.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I have smelled dead
Rotting
bodies.
flesh, raw sewage, old socks.
Yep.
You name it, that's the smell. If you can get past its stench, the fruit apparently is quite nice, tasting of sweet custard. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to try.
That's something interesting that I wouldn't expect.
Anthony Bourdain said the smell is like leaving a dead body to rot in the sun. And then the residual breath to French kissing your dead grandmother. Anthony Bourdain, hilarious. So I don't know. I see it at the Asian markets all the time, and I'm like, I want to try this, but like, do I really want to stink out my house? I don't know.
I would say,
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that stench. Like now I've got that stuck in my mind and I'm like all day going to be thinking about what I equated to is going to the landfill. Anytime I had to go to the landfill with roofing like materials
and
like
sticky.
There's dead bodies in the landfill. I promise.
Sweet and sour. It's like kind of the smell.
Much more sour.
Yeah.
Nothing sweet at the landfill.
You know, like when you have maggots, like this picture right here, there's like a sweet smell to it. This one's not on my list because I've done this before on the world's most dangerous foods or the world's most disgusting foods. This is
Those
cheese
maggots,
that literally gets rotted out by maggots and then you eat it. This is a French delicacy, I'm pretty sure. It's disgusting.
There you go.
Absolutely not. I will not.
I just thought that was I thought that was shredded cheese. I did not know it was maggots.
It is not maggots.
I've been looking at it the whole time thinking, it looks pretty good. Looks like baby Swiss.
Yeah, no, you should have it for sure.
Good.
Yeah, no, the last one on my list is pickled pig's feet in various countries around the world. This is age-old deliciousness. People love it. Eastern Europeans, kind of for the most part, they jelly them. The pig's feet are jellies. And it says that they're aspic. Google aspic. Well, now I need to know what aspic is. It says Google it, and it says don't say we didn't warn you.
You could come up with all kinds of things if you Google aspic.
But it said don't say we didn't warn you.
How's it spelled?
Or aspic. Savory gelatin made from meat stock or broth set in a mold. So it's like the 70s, 60s.
It's like that disgusting ham juice that like sits at the bottom of the pan, and when you take it out of the fridge, it's like gelatiny and like
that's just the coagulating fat, but this is like literally gelatin. So jellied pig's feet. So you take these pickled pig's feet, you put them in a jello mold, you bring it to your friend's house for a barbecue. I don't know.
I would be so pissed if one of my friends brought that as the side dish. That would be like the end of our friendship forever. I would try it, but not in a social surrounding like that.
Yeah.
You show up with a tray of pickled jellied pig's feet, you're done.
Yeah. Your friend's off. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're not watching the Super Bowl at my house.
Right? Bring a snack for Super Bowl. Do not bring pig's feet. It says that the feet are cooked to the right tenderness, then preserved, kind of like dill pickles are. And it is very popular in the southern USA at some point with jars adorning bar counters and such.
Oh, yeah. No, I know about pickled pig's feet. I've had this before when I lived in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Not my thing, but I did try them once.
These savages will eat anything. They will eat anything.
I don't understand that. It's like, you know.
I know.
Everything tastes like chicken if you cook it long enough.
Does it?
But pickled pig's feet is definitely not.
Ron says he would never try any of these things. Not even like a little bag of crabs and stuff.
Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, I think that'd be all right.
I'm going to go find some of those today.
All right. Next time I travel, I'm going to look for the weirdest snacks and bring those home.
There you go.
Why not? All right. Well, we're coming up close here. We got 8 minutes to squeeze everything in. That's fine. We'll go a little bit over, but we're talking about theme parks. The worst theme park in North America.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
Can we skip this? Will you, Becky, be on next Monday's episode of Going On Daily? I have to do this. I have to do this topic with you as the co-person.
Naturally,
because you're from Canada.
I'm from Ontario. I've been here. I tried to go here in September. I kid you not. I messaged my cousin. I was like, hey, we're going to be in Ontario. Can we go to Marineland? And she was like, girl, that place that's not around.
I've got some horrible things about Marineland, and I'd like to get an insider's opinion, but 8 minutes is not going to do it.
Yeah, no, it's not. Okay.
I will certainly forego my topic until.
Let's save it. I will be here Monday of next week.
All right. Next week, you guys are going to want to watch this because I'm going to expose a once popular 64-year-old theme park for the disgusting piece of crap that it is.
It was so much fun.
You won't think so after you hear the truth. And this was just something random. I was yesterday just looking at YouTube videos at other theme parks that were abandoned. And this showed up as the worst theme park in North America. And I was like, let's see. And as soon as I started watching the videos, I realized immediately this is a disgusting place. And anybody involved in Marineland should be in jail.
It was awesome, though. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. As a kid, I didn't know what was going on. None of us did. We knew the theme song. It was a fun place to go. If you got to go, you were like, so awesome.
It looked magical. 26 rides and different theme attractions at one point. I don't want to get too deep into Marineland, but we'll just say that's the happiest part of this story.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to save that for Monday. I like that you're willing to put it on the back burner. I apologize that it took us so long to get here.
My top 5 is the one that did it. So
that's right.
FAFO, Chuck.
But now I know about the Czech stop and Slovakia.
You know about the Bucksnort, Tennessee bologna burgers.
I could probably get rid of White Castle and Starbucks, but I do know about, Bucky's. I like hearing about it every time. And now I know about bologna on a sandwich. So,
and now you know that next week,
I'm richer.
One of your childhood favorite places is going to be absolutely destroyed by someone that's never been there.
Just roasted.
And you are going to take up a social freaking stance like you've never seen when you find out the truth about Marineland and its current configuration.
Okay, then I got to do a topic similar to yours next week as well. What is our week next week? Ron, without me having to look it up here, what's our week next week? What's our theme? He'll put it in here.
Hopefully it's take down old decrepit theme park week.
Right.
I gotcha.
Gotcha. All right, I got a game for you.
I love games.
This is a household item edition game time. How often? Oh, board game week next week. Okay, we can figure something out for that. Oh, yeah. How often do you need to replace your household items? It's a game.
This is a terrific game. I'm excited because I'm going to learn something here.
Yeah. Do you wear slippers? House slippers? No, Americans wear their shoes in the house.
I usually just wear socks or barefoot most of the time.
Do you wear your shoes in your house? What on earth?
I'm in my house right now.
It's so weird. I do not understand.
I did just get back from the gym, and this is the outfit that I wore to the gym today.
Fair. Does nobody have carpet in America?
I don't have carpet. No, I do not have carpet here.
Are you not having to sweep constantly? Because
yes, I do. Twice a week.
So weird. So weird.
I had carpet in this apartment for years, and they remodeled it last year. And I don't know if I like it better or not, but I don't. I have a brand new vacuum cleaner with no carpet.
Yeah, that sucks. All right. Well, if you wore slippers, how often should you replace them?
I would say with slippers.
6 months, Ron? Jeez.
You wear the slippers until the bottoms are like completely worn out.
Yeah, naturally.
Then you go get some duct tape and you wrap it around them like 6 or 7 times so they stay up. And then when that wears through, you probably do it 1 or 2 more times before you consider. So I would say 5 years?
The answer, Chuck, is 3 months. Every 3 months, because they collect bacteria, sweat, even if they appear to be clean, even if they're hanging on by duct tape. Yeah, they're supposed to be replaced every 3 months.
I can
I
vouch
know.
for
Who
myself
knew?
when I say that
Flippers
you
are
can
too
get
expensive
5
for that.
years out of them. They're like 2-week disposable contacts that I get 6 months out of. Come on. That's a recommended.
That reusing. All right, toothbrush. This should be an easy one. How often should you replace your toothbrush?
Well, now I'm afraid that what I say is going to be disgusting, but I replace my toothbrush every 3 months.
Okay, no, that's good. That's right. I'm telling you, I think my husband had the same Oral-B disposable head on his toothbrush for like 2 years, and I was like, dude, yuck. So I've started buying them and having them, and now I'm like, you're replacing it. You need to replace it right now. But yeah, every 3 months is a good amount of time. I was gonna say, if yours was any longer than 3 months, ladies, if you're watching, Chuck's hot, but his teeth are nasty.
That's one thing I definitely don't roll with. I brush my teeth way more than probably normal people do.
Good. Okay. Yeah, it says bacteria builds up, bristles get damaged, reducing the cleaning effectiveness. 3 months is a good amount of time. How about your kitchen sponge?
Ooh, now this is a very good one. I think that a kitchen sponge, I'd say once a week. Once a week.
Yeah, you're pretty close. A week and a half.
Yeah.
So you're getting about 8, 9, 10 days out of it. Not, let's say 10 days. They actually hold more bacteria than a toilet seat. Now imagine you take a sponge and you cleaned your toilet. Ew.
I've done that before.
Yeah. Yeah, same. But you're just making it dirtier.
Now I know though that probably the toilet seat is more sanitary than my my countertop that I usually eat from. So
yeah, right.
Maybe I'm gonna eat lunch off the toilet today. Let's see.
Yeah, might as well. Just it's a bowl.
I'm all about health.
Gross. There was actually, I didn't talk about it in the last list, but there was a Japanese candy, and it's just like out of a toilet bowl. Like the candy is shaped like a toilet bowl. I think we actually have them in Canada too. And it's just candy you eat out of it. Like why?
Oh, it's like a plastic toilet bowl and the candy's inside it, like Pez or something like that.
Yes, exactly. But like,
I think we have those too.
But who in Japan thought, you know what kids want to eat out of? Toilets. Make it fun. I don't know.
Here we are talking about it. Whoever's idea it was, mission accomplished.
Exactly.
You got to be known.
For
sure. You don't even have to be good. Best known beats best.
For sure. All right. This one, controversial. Your pillow.
Yeah, this one's probably not going to fly very well for me because I think my pillows are all...
I've had pillows for years and years.
I was going to say, my pillows are probably in like the 7 to 10 year old range right now.
Literally. Yeah.
And I'm not even joking. Like, I don't remember the last time I bought a new pillow. Probably when I moved to College Station, Texas, which was like, I had 2 places of residence. So I had to buy stuff there. That was like 6 years ago. Then I moved out of there, and I believe that I currently use those pillows to this day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the answer, Chuck, is every year. Every 1 year, because of dead skin, dust mites, and dirt builds up over time. Now they say like your pillow starts at a certain weight, and then by the end it's another weight because of all the dust mites in it.
Ugh. Hell yeah, mine's definitely heavier than it used to be.
Well, so like I've got some expensive, like the big old memory foam ones that cost me like $200. Like I'm not getting rid of that anytime soon. That shit is expensive.
Justified. That's exactly what I have too, and that's why they are 7 years old.
Yeah.
They finally conform to my head, and I love them. So whatever. If it's disgusting,
we're both gonna take the L on this one. And we're just going to have our disgusting pillows. Look, I'm not going to use my kitchen sponge after a week, but I will keep my pillow for a long time.
I'll use the kitchen sponge. Mine's probably 4 years old.
No, it's not.
It is. But the reality is I don't really use the kitchen sponge that much. I have like these Lysol wipe things, and I just take them out of the thing and I wipe down the counter with them. I feel like that's more healthy than a sponge.
In 4 years, based on the timeline, you should have replaced that sponge 145 times.
I would bet though that in the 4 years I've used the sponge twice.
Okay, well, just throw it out. Cut your losses.
It may not even be there, to be honest. It may not. When they redid the countertops, they may have thrown it away. That was a year and a half ago, and that's how long it's been. My sponge may not even be there.
Yeah. Go take a look when we're done here and get rid of it.
Definitely. If it's there, it's going in the trash.
Gross. Okay, how often should you wash your bed sheets?
This one's probably going to be another where people are going to judge.
Yeah.
See, people are different with things like this. I think when I go do my laundry, and this is unique for me, I used to have my own washer and dryers everywhere I lived. My current configuration, I don't. So I go to the laundry facility down the street at 3 o'clock in the morning to avoid laundromat people.
What?
But I can get everything done in like 45 minutes. And I do take my sheets and like the fitted sheet and like the comforter and all that stuff every other time. So that's like once a month.
Okay. And Ron also says monthly. The answer is weekly. Every single week. Because of sweat, acne causing bacteria build up. You should do it every week, especially if you have or animals, which I do. They actually say every other or twice a week. Sorry, if you have pets. Sir, that is not happening in my house.
I still got a blanket that my dog used to sleep on that I never washed after she passed away. It's in the closet over here.
Aw, well, that's sentimental. Don't lay with it, but
no, I definitely don't do that. That'd be weird. But when I open the closet up, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, there's Lily. You can kind of still get a little remnant. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, don't ever wash that. Okay, what about your water bottle? I got a new one because I broke mine the other day. So
I'm heavily in violation of this because look, I have got like multiple water bottles like that. I have clients, Becky, that actually have sent me water bottles like the Stanley ones, the real good popular ones with my company logo engraved in them. I don't even know who sent these to me, but I got them randomly in the mail. And I had another client named Cheryl Matthews. Shout out to you, Cheryl. If you watch the show, I'll put this on TikTok and Cheryl will watch this because she sees all my TikTok stuff. Yes. But she gave me a Stanley, like the 40-ounce one. Thing's amazing. Okay. This was probably pushing 2 years ago that she gave this to me. And so far, probably drank out of this cup every day for almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. You know how many times I've washed it?
Twice.
No.
Never.
0. I never even washed it when it was brand new. I poured hot water into it, and I assumed that killed whatever was in it, and it's been straight up ever since. I did not ever wash that cup. And look, check this out. It's my Roofer coffee cup right here. Yes. Look at that, Becky. That is disgusting, and that is not 1 week of growth. That is like a couple years of
Roofer. Send him another. This is disgusting. You need to get rid of that.
I know, but it's so good. And when I drink on the thing, I'm like this normally, so people can't really.
Yuck. Get rid of that immediately. And also, I hate to say it, Cheryl Matthews, you're an angel for sending him this water bottle. It's got to go. Every 1 year, you should replace it because the micro cracks actually start to trap bacteria after, even after continuous washing. But even if you don't wash it, you're going to get
What if it never cracks if you don't wash it? What if I'm actually the most secure drinker in the history of the world and I'm the only one that's going to survive?
Wear and tear. You're going to get micro cracks regardless.
Yeah, probably. That's the story of my life. I'm always getting some kind of weird micro crack or whatever. And I have a lot of coffee cups that are like that. I'm not going to lie. That's maybe my disgusting habit is give me a coffee cup or a mug. I don't even give a crap. I'll just start drinking out of it right there on site. Yeah. Maybe I'll put some hot water in it to kill the bacteria. Maybe I won't.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
How about this material handler?
This one could also send you into the category, or maybe, underwear, your boxers, your gaunch, your ginch,
How often should you wash them? Is that the question?
No, how often should you replace them?
Oh, I was like, this is not a debate.
Wash them after every use.
I would say 6 months?
Yeah, 6 to 12. You and Ron were both right. I have underwear that are years and years and years old.
Well, we all do. I mean, none of us follow 6 months. Come on now. But I assumed that's what humanity would judge us based on. And
it is
I
one of the
guess what
more,
people would say. That's certainly,
it's definitely one of the more like bacteria rich regions. So it makes sense. I wear thong underwear. You know where that's going. I should probably replace those a heck of a lot more often.
There you go, folks.
Now you know.
That's a revelation right there that when you tuned in an hour ago, you did not
You didn't
even
know.
have any remote idea that
You
was
didn't know.
coming. And
My
we
kids
help
always
people
want to
here on
know
this
why I
show.
wear underwear that shoves up my butt. And I'm like, I don't like lines. That's why. But now we know they got to be replaced every 6 months because it's in my butt.
There you go. I mean,
I know.
That's it, folks.
That's it.
6 months max.
Yeah. Okay. 2 more on my list, and then we will call it a day here.
A
shower loofah or your shower sponge. How often should you be replacing that?
This is another one where I look at this and I say, me or everybody else? And the reason is this. I think I have the same shower loofah thing that I bought when I moved in here 7 years ago.
No.
But like everything else, I think I've used it twice.
It's time to get rid of it.
I'm just like a straight like bar of soap, like kind of, dude kind of guy. And it's like, that thing's just there because it's neon green. It's Rio Blanco green. And that is exactly what it is.
Yeah, no, get rid of it. The answer, Ron, is correct. It's every 4 weeks. You need to get rid of it because of warm moisture. It's making it the perfect home for bacteria. Not to mention, it's scrubbing all your dead skin off.
Not if you don't use it.
No, but
mine is simply there for decor.
It's in your shower every day, getting hot and then cooling off, and then hot and cooling off, and wet and cooling, and it's a breeding ground. Get rid of it.
You make a good point. You make a very good point.
Yep. And finally, the last one on my list, this will not apply to you, but for me, makeup sponges. How often should I replace my makeup?
How do you know that doesn't apply to me?
Well,
I did a video shoot 2 weeks ago.
Where they touched you up a little bit?
No, hell no. But it could have been. Makeup sponges, I'm going to say probably are even more disgusting than shower sponges or kitchen sponges. I'm going to go with a makeup sponge. Needs to be replaced every 10 days. And
now you're actually far off. Every 3 months. I know. I'm shocked because you put product on it. It's wet. You're putting it on your skin. Makeup sponges every 3 months. Old sponges put out old bacteria right onto your skin, which causes it. I actually washed mine today and I thought, when was the last time I washed this? I should wash it. Helps you blend your makeup a little bit better. But yeah, 3 months. So right up there with your toothbrush.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next time I get a new toothbrush, I'm going to get a new loofah, and I'm going to get a new makeup sponge. And I don't even use a makeup sponge, but I'm going to get one.
Now you know.
And then I know every time I need to replace one of these, I got to replace all of them.
Exactly.
That's going to be my new system.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for our list. Now you know household items that need to be replaced and or washed as frequently as they are. Snacks around the world, most of them are disgusting.
Some are amazing, though.
Go to the Check Stop in West Texas.
Or Bucksnort, Tennessee.
And go and get yourself a bologna sandwich.
Indeed.
Be back tomorrow. We are here at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Mountain Time with Sharon and Luana for Snack Week.
That's a good duo right there, folks. I'll tell you what, both are very entertaining.
They are very entertaining. Although Ron is saying it could be him instead of Sharon. Sharon has I don't know what's going on. Something wrong with her laptop. And so she couldn't do the show last week. Ron had to fill in for her. There was an issue. It sounds like Kyle's going to do 2 shows this week. So, yeah. So we'll see. Maybe tomorrow, Sharon and Luana. For sure, Luana, maybe Ron. So stay tuned tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mountain Time, 10 a.m. Eastern for another episode of Going On Daily.
And before we call it a day, may I say one thing?
Yes, please.
To end our episode today, folks,
Mm-hmm.
I did say at the very beginning that this had all the makings of the greatest episode of all time. I want you guys to know this. This episode was so great that what I believe was going to be my best segment was actually left off the program today because everything else was so good. So I do believe that this was, for the third consecutive week, the best episode ever.
Right.
And now you guys know that next week we're going to expose the hideous place known as Marineland in Canada. And Becky's going to tell us about how it was awesome back in the day. And then I am going to swoop in
and ruin the day.
Ruin it for everybody, especially if you're an animal lover. So tune in next week, everybody. It's going to be awesome. But this was another top-rated episode in my book. It's on my YouTube channel. We'll be cut into many reels, and I guarantee you it will get thousands of plays.
Can't wait.
There you go. Me neither.
Can't wait. Can't wait to when we talk about, I don't know, the thongs in my butt or something.
You know that's going to end up somehow on my YouTube channel. And
can't wait.
I won't put that one on the Facebook.
All the creepy roofers who follow you are just like, contact Becky.
There you go.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Okay, well, Chuck, I will see you next Monday. We are talking Marineland, and I'm going to find something that will also ruin your day. So
there you go. We're going to ruin it.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.